some more. Let's get into the running back room because it is Hate Utah week. And so let's get into how Florida is looking. So Montrell Johnson seems to be the shoo-in for the number one guy, which we've been saying that for a while. Part of me was wanting the Lorenzo to have more of a dogfight in it. Naquan, I would love for him to do well too, but Montrell is just, I said this, I actually made a video that I never posted where I felt that Montrell was going to be the guy. I said this before we met Lorenzo. Meeting Lorenzo changed my bias a little bit because my love for like Lorenzo as a guy grew. And it looks like we just got a member. I think Rob Scar just hit his second month on becoming a member. Welcome, man.
Atta baby.
So 2 months. Yep. It's even got a little message there. But with Lorenzo, obviously, again, Montrell just to me is the bigger back. He just looks more physical, and he's young. I mean, he's only a sophomore. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. He's said multiple times he felt kind of bamboozled by not being recruited by the SEC earlier on or by a higher tier school and going to play at Louisiana. So I'm not surprised that he's the number one guy, especially you're playing for an offense that you already know. I mean, we see this. Like, again, all Billy did was take his regime from Louisiana and bring them over to Florida. And so it's not like he's having a transition year. He's not having your typical transfer portal like a Ricky Parasol. He has to come learn a new offense. He gets to come right in and be the guy. So it's not surprising to me. What is surprising is Trevor Etienne is making an absolute tear. And Montrell said, don't be shocked if you see him in the fall. I didn't expect to see him much, only in like a USF game later on, maybe in Eastern Washington later on in the game, right? With some Jack Miller action. I expected to see him there. But I think we're going to probably see him more than that, which is really exciting. And again, it sets the tone for that future running back room of him being that guy. And if he's already making an impact now, boy, oh boy, buckle up. We might have a talent back there that we haven't seen in a while. Now, I can't say that because obviously Damian Pierce is an absolute stud right now. I just don't think we utilize it the right way. I would like for us to get into the conversations of the Bamas and the Georgias of the world of running backs. And again, I think Damian was that guy. We just didn't. Mullen just wasted it, and so we didn't get to see like a Dalvin Cook, right? Like when you guys had Dalvin, like it was just exciting to watch him play. You just see this kid just all of a sudden, like you're watching, like, yo, this guy's going to be the real deal. Bama always has a running back that does that. James Cook, who was Georgia's running back last year, who's a second string guy in Buffalo, is looking to earn that top spot. That guy's running with a chip on his shoulder, a little tiny, but he'll put some weight on. So I would love for Florida to get into that rhythm. And again, I think obviously Damian was that guy. We just didn't utilize it. So it's hard for me to say like we had it because we knew we had it, but did we know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. And look, we've talked about Montrell Johnson coming in some of the advantages that he's had, knowing Billy, knowing the offense. Again, it's not always about what you do between the tackles or even just, finding yourself in a flare route, in the flats or something like that. It's about knowing the audibles and knowing the calls and knowing your blocking assignments. And I think that's a big deal that Johnson has had, all year going in. We talked about that a ton. The fact that Etienne is making that level of surge, considering he's so young, tells me that he is either picking up the offense very fast or his athletic ability is through the roof.
Sure.
And he's able to kind of off play. Maybe I don't know all of the playbook, but I can play. So look, that's insane. The fact that he is getting as much, reps in practice, and they're expecting a lot out of him. That's a big push for a freshman to have that type of just clout coming out of the coaching staff.
Yeah, it sounds like, so there's been talk obviously with the wide receiver room being very competitive in regards to there not being enough standout talent. So it's anybody's ball game, but not in a positive way. The competition in the running back room seems the same narrative, but in a much brighter light. Of like, we just got a lot of good talent, and we got to make sure that we utilize all of them the right way, which is exciting.